Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And he's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another episode of CLR Bruce Rivers Criminal Lawyer Reacts, where I am a board-certified criminal defense lawyer, and I actually try cases. I'm located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but I go all over the place. And today we are reacting to Whoppa Wit Da Choppa and the song that he is, it's W.A.R. And before we get into that, I want to just put a shout-out to Motivation to Hustle. We sponsored our first concert rap show. It was a small local thing, but it was pretty fun. Got to meet a lot of really cool people. One of the rappers that was at the show, Casey Pluto, he was on Kanye's most recent album, and that's why we did that. Plus, Kate Dunlap, part of Motivation to Hustle, she is a dear friend of mine, so we helped her out with that show, and it turned out to be a real big success at First Avenue. We're going to be doing some additional content, like some JCS videos, and we're going to be doing some other rap case updates coming out later this week, early next week. So just stay tuned, stay in touch, stay focused. Today we got the Whoppa Wit Da Choppa W.A.R, and if you remember, Whoppa Wit Da Choppa was on Who I Smoke, and he's an ally or a buddy of Spinaben's and that group, and he looked really good on the golf course. We'll see how he looks out here. And so if you remember that beef between him and Fulio, this is something you got to keep in mind when you watch this video. So and we always like your comments. We're going to probably do a segment coming up with where I read a bunch of the comments because they are just off the chain awesome. And I really want to thank our subscribers. We've got we're almost to 400,000. We're at 377,000 roughly. I want to thank everybody that follows us on Instagram. So keep that going, and follows us on Twitter. That's a good way to stay in touch with us. And follow our motto. If you haven't already, get yourself something for your skull. So without further ado, here is Whoppa Wit Da Choppa W.A.R.
Hey, hella shots in this bitch. Hey, hit walk. Turn your block to a war zone, but bitch, it ain't no fucking game. I'm 187, cuckoo gang, ATR and jump out gang.
All right away, what do we see? We see it's a little more edgy. It's not as bucolic as the golf course, which it is what it is. But right away, he's right out of the block. This ain't no fucking game. Turn your block into a war zone. I'm 187, cuckoo gang, ATR, and jump out gang. In other words, I'm a badass motherfucker. Don't mess with me. So he says, my fellas call, I bang that K, meaning the AK-47. So this is really just all out war. I mean, it's just like the title of the song. I might shoot you from a block away. Scope on the gun, I might shoot you from a block away. Now, here's the thing. These are young guys. You know, they're probably pretty good at they're probably pretty good at that. It's close in hand. I don't think they're going to be able to shoot you from a fucking block away. Certainly not with the weapons that they claim to have. Certainly can't do it with a Glock, that's for sure. And the AK, I'd be shocked if you could hit something a block away.
Hey, pull up on a nigga block looking like I'm J.A. Drop on the off, me and dot slide through the A. Hey, tell them crackers free my nigga spins. They know that we get it in, that's my murder twin.
Tell them crackers free my fella spins. And he's referring to Spinabenz. And then he calls him his murder twin. Now I like that. I like the rhyming. The rhyming is fantastic. But it sounds like a co-conspirator, you know? I mean, and so if I'm advising these guys, you know, be a little more artistic. Don't be so specific.
Yeah, we done spent so much, need a sponsor for Ben. Hit him from the knees up, he'll never walk again.
So hit him from the knees up, he'll never walk again. Why can't they sing about, you know, a golf course and, you know, getting it in the hole? And maybe that's a double entendre, you know, with women. You could talk about that. I don't know. All I'm saying is this is dark shit.
Bitch wanna eat it, I don't want it cause it's belt. I'm a hundred nigga, I'm lying, that bitch face in my lap. Push up on with that, that's when got clout. Mookie ain't waking back up, though in the tower, it's a rap. Her rock.
So, what do we heard two names there, right? Tiki and Mookie. You know, these are guys. Bibby got overclapped. He talks about Tiki, and if you remember Who I Smoke, they talk about those guys in that video too. So you got two rappers talking about the death of the same people. They're extolling kind of the virtues of the killing, and it is what it is.
Was tapped, then he got his ass tapped. Gang clout niggas, but damn, baby got overclout. Kill him down with his trait, I can't really stand niggas. Trey had his pole, but his scary ass ran with it. Damn, Doc, why you going? Cause he fuck niggas lying. When we in the city, all these pussy niggas do is hide. They ain't get on Instagram like they was just high.
So I think this is interesting. You know, they get on Instagram and they act like they outside. And he's saying everybody that's outside gets killed. You know, I mean, and he's basic, you know, here's the thing. If this is art, is it art imitating life? Or is it, you know, the life happened and now I'm talking about it? So, you know, it's really dark, and it's like almost, it's so murderous. You know, we'd like to see these guys, you know, do something else with their lives other than kill each other. Remember this whole beef in Jacksonville where they've got 50 fucking unsolved homicides, you know, and from a criminal law standpoint, that's great, you know, not really great, but it's, you know, you're trying to win cases and that kind of thing. But from just a community standpoint, you'd want it to be a little more peaceful.
Last nigga on that street posted up, had died. Niggas know not to get on live, talking about where we at.
The last fella on the street that posted up died. That's what I was talking about. And by posted up, that means, you know, with your whatever, and you're standing there guarding the neighborhood or post up, you know, take a position. And he's basically saying that he's a force to be reckoned with, and there isn't anybody that really can touch him.
Other dude did a moment later, got his ass fried. Cracker keep getting up, nigga got 9 lives. Mookie ain't quick enough, he got hit by 5 times. Whoppa Wit Da Choppa.
Talking like that, I'm gonna go back in there and fuck that. Hey, W.A.R died on the E-way. She died on the E-way.
See, they're acting this out, and you know, and who knows if they had anything to do with it, but they are talking about real people and real people dying and how they're dying.
Oh, my best advice to y'all better stay off that freeway. Must have thought this shit was a game. You think it's easy? Teak ass dead. Rod K dead. They say smashed 2 times, got shot all in the head. How Crack could take all them face shots? He got some good meds. We ain't going out like war.
How Crack could take all them face shots? He got some good meds. I mean, I don't know who the crack guy is, but it's probably some white guy that got shot, and he lived.
Crash night dead. Stupid. Hey, you know I had to drop my shit that motherfucker. Hey, fuck all the dead all shit. Fuck all the man. I'm gonna fuck what a nigga.
Here's the thing. At least we don't have any guns in this video, but it is some dark shit. I mean, it's almost like serial killer type shit, because it's like, this guy's dead, this guy's dead, this guy's dead. You know, these are my ops, and you know, we shouldn't have ops like that, but we do. I mean, we all do. I mean, just in a different form. My advice is to walk away. You have a real op problem like this, live to fight another day. You know, these guys, when they have this super murderous instinct and culture, and really they're developing their own culture, and they're coming up in the gang culture, but it's like super murderous. You know, it's not like just oh, that guy killed my buddy, I'm going to kill him. They're just killing everybody to kill everybody. You know, or at least that's the way it seems. And it just seems like there's got to be a better solution. And, you know, they're making plenty of money, so it ain't about money. Ain't a damn thing funny with these guys. So that was Whoppa Wit Da Choppa, W.A.R. I'm Bruce Rivers. We're here at Criminal Lawyer Reacts. We got all kinds of stuff going on. And shout out to Lauren, who does my suits, and she's coming in next week. And I might even give her a shout out. You've seen her on our Instagram with the hat. Follow her because she's also a clothier to the stars, and does people like Jamie Foxx and some other folks. So I want to tell you guys something. I really appreciate all the love and support you've been showing us, and we're using this channel to put out a message. And the message is build your future. If you're a young guy, and it's primarily to young guys out there, but find out what you want to do. Be who you want to be. If you one of my past videos, go back and look at the one I'm all in black, and I talk about how I came to the position that I did and what I do to build and my life story. And it's really important for you guys to do the same thing in the sense that you build a life. You know, these guys, you know, I bet they don't really even expect to live past 30 because they're in such a violent area where you've got ops all over the fucking place. So it's really important to build a life, build an education, build your financial future, and you know, for crying out loud, love one another. I mean, how hard is that? You know, so these are just my words, but take them to heart because you will succeed if you try to succeed. You know, people don't try to fail. They just fuck off. People who try to succeed, you know, they might get knocked down, but if they get up again, they succeed, period. Success isn't that fucking hard. Look at me. I did it. You know, by all measure, I'm a success. And I don't mean to toot my own horn on that. I've just stuck with it, and I've built my life. And, you know, and now I'm helping Michael build his. And, you know, he's our producer, but he's also in law school, and he's just a really kick-ass individual. And we have this, and with this channel thing is a project that we're doing together. And that's why we're doing it, because it's a project, you know, it's a way to spend time together. He's right behind the camera right now. Probably motioning me to shut up. It's time to quit proselytizing. Anyway, love you guys. Really appreciate all the efforts. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.